record. Thank you. Now, in our class previously, we looked into some angles that are formed around the parallel line or parallel lines. Angles formed around parallel lines. And we said that the first one is the F shape, which is the corresponding angle. The second one is the one we call the V-shaped angles or C-shaped angles, which we call
what?
We also have the Z-shaped angles, which we call the alternate angles. So this morning, we are going to continue with that angle which we will be treating. But in this class, we are going to prove why the angles in a triangle, some of angles in a triangle is equal to 180. Now, angles in a triangle. Let's say sum of angles in a triangle. We are going to show how the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Let us start. You consider two parallel lines. Now let's look at these lines. They are all parallel to each other. Now, if you have this transversal, you also have another transversal here. Let's now say we have something like this. Transversals. And here we have an angle B. Here we have no. Once this one is there, the next one here is what? B. Do you know the reason why they are all the same? Because this one and this one are alternate angles.
Yes.
These two are alternate angles. And we also have here, if here is C, here will also be what? C. You know the reason why we are having these two is because these two are also alternate angles. Now, let's have the next one. Look at this one here. A. Do you see this? Now, if you check C plus A plus B, C plus A plus B is equal to 180 degrees. For this particular one, this was sum of angles on a straight line. On a straight line. That's the first one. You see, this plus this plus this. And if you check it also, the C is also here. A is here and B is there. You now see that what? The same thing add up to what? 180 degrees. So we have shown that what? This is also 180 degrees. Now, when you consider two parallel lines, you have seen these two parallel lines. Now, when you draw a transversal, two transversals, or you say that what? You draw a triangle between what? The parallel lines. You draw a triangle between the lines, that's why you have this. Now, you notice that we have alternate angles C and C. We have also alternate angles here. So when you add this particular portion, you see, when you add this portion, the same thing as you're having C, the same thing as you're having B. So the angle, sum of angles inside this one, the same thing as sum of angles on that particular straight line. That's why you say that sum of angles in a straight line, on a straight line is 180 degrees. And same thing as saying sum of angles in a triangle equals 180 degrees. Then under this, we are going to have an example. Give me example 1. If you are given something like this, find the value of x. When you are given this type of problem, and they say you should find the value of x, what do you think you're asked to do? We need to recall that this symbol here shows what? Right angle. This symbol here shows right angle. And right angle is equal to 90 degrees. So if you check, in one of our rules, in the rules we are giving, that rule number 4, that angle around a point is 360 degrees. So which means that this is a point. Round this point, angle around this point is 360 degrees. So what does it mean? Whatsoever you see here, add it up, it must give you 360 degrees. So which means that s plus 170 degrees, 170 degrees plus 52 degrees plus 90 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Remember, our reason to this is because the angles around a point is equal to 360 degrees. That is angles round a point sum up to 360 degrees. So with this case, when you add this plus this, 170 plus 90 is 260. 260 plus 52 is what? 312. So what we have here is x plus 312 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Now, the next thing you do is to do what? Subtract 312 from both sides. That is the balance method. You subtract 312 from both sides is equal to 360 minus 312 degrees. Now, 312 minus 312 gives us 0, so leaving s behind. And 360 minus 312 will give us 48 degrees. So we have been able to find our answer. The s we are looking for is equal to what? 48 degrees. So that is the value of x. Find the value of y in that question.
Okay.
Okay. You see this now, this is just like what? A point. This is a point. And you are told that angles around a point sum up to 360 degrees. And you also know that the value of this particular side is 90 degrees. Then, having have this to be 90, we now have that y plus 90 degrees plus 179 degrees plus 63 degrees is equal to 360 degrees, which is angles round a point. This sum up to what? Up to 360 degrees. This was our agreement. Now, when you sum this thing, 90 plus 176 is for 269. 269 plus 63 will give us 233. That's a 332. Do you get it? When you sum this thing, you get what? 332. So what we have here will be 332 degrees, which is equal to 360 degrees. Now, y will now be 360 degrees minus 332 to give us what? 28 degrees. Find the value of k in this diagram. Use our rule 4. Use the rule 4, the sum of angles around the point as you have done earlier, and find this thing. Find the value of k. On this case. Remember that we say how that angles around a point sum up to 360 degrees. So this means that this is 4k plus 2k plus k is equal to 360
Uncle, please, that
degrees.
joke is disturbing.
Having noted this, we now have that when you sum 4k plus 2k is 6k, 6k plus 3k is 9k, 9k plus 2k is 11k, 11k plus 1k is 12k, equal to 360 degrees. We now divide both sides by 12. You divide both sides by what? 12. When you divide both sides by 12, goes with this one, give us k, and 12 divide itself 1, divide this one, so 30. So this is k is equal to 30 degrees. That's the value of k.
Yes.
Now, recall that in root 3, you said that what sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So which means that A, B, C, D, the sum of angles in A, B, C, that's the quadrilateral A, B, C, is equal to 360 degrees. So angle C, D is this one. Remember we said it. So 78 degrees plus 112 degrees plus 83 degrees plus CDA. CDA, that is angle CDA is equal to 360 degrees. When you have this now, you sum all of this. This plus this will give us 190 degrees. 190 degrees plus 83 degrees gives us 273 degrees. Which means CDA and CDA plus 273 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. Now, having noted this, you now subtract 273 from both sides. CD and CDA plus 273 degrees is minus 273 degrees is same thing as 360 degrees minus 273. So when you subtract, we see that CDA and CDA will be equal to this minus this will give us 90 watts, or it will give us 80 watts, or 70. Which one? Yeah, I want you to subtract it. Let me get it for you. Quick, subtract it. What do you have? 360 minus 273 degrees. What do you have? Correct, you got it. That is 87. 87 degrees. So we now have here as what? 87 degrees. Good. Now find DE. Angle CDE. Look at it here. Find this one using the first rule. Find CDE, angle CDE using the first rule. What do you have? In order to find angle CDE means this angle at point D. So you note that angle CDA and angle CDE are angles on the straight line. They are adjacent. So you see this one. Some of the angles here gives us 180 degrees. So if you now have this one as your x, it will be this plus this will give us 180 degrees. Find x. We will say that x plus 87 is equal to 180 degrees because these angles on what? The straight line. So x will be 180 minus 87 to give us 93 degrees. So that's how to get that. X is 90.
Uncle, is there any angle rule basic?
In this second angle, you have been given 3 inner angles except one, and you are requested to find this LMN. Now, when you want to solve this problem, you first of all find this angle, and then you use the angle on a straight line to find the value of this angle. 2 steps to take. The question has been amended 80 degrees, 117 degrees, 63 degrees, and you find this portion. Now, in solving this problem, you know that NNOE is a quadrilateral. Then, angles inside quadrilateral MNOP is 360 degrees. Remember our rule? So we have 80 degrees plus 117 degrees plus 63 degrees plus NMP, which is this angle here. NMP is equal to what? 360 degrees. Now this is 180, 260, NMP, angle NMP plus 260 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. So when you subtract both sides from 260 degrees, NMP, angle NMP will be equal to what? 80 degrees. Now if okay, let's see. This plus this is what? 180 plus 6. Now it should be 100 degrees. So, which means what? This angle is what? 100 degrees. So, the outside one will now be what? LMP. Angle LMP plus 100 degrees is equal to 180 That is angle of a straight line. This is a straight line. Notice this thing here. This is a straight line. So the angle we are looking for, angle LMP, is this angle here, which is 180 degrees minus 400 degrees to give us 80 degrees. That's the value of the angle we are looking for. So that's by the way. Now this is x plus 30 degrees. Here we have only x. And here we have 50 degrees. And here we have 2x. This is a quadrilateral. Question 1a. Write down an equation.
Okay, I'm not seeing the board.
The equation to find the three unknown angles. Write down an equation for the sum of angles in the quadrilateral in terms of x. What this thing means is that you sum all of them and equate to the sum of angles in a quadrilateral. And secondly, solve that equation or solve the equation to find the three unknown angles. Whatever you find as your x, you put it here and sum it, put the angle for x here, multiply the angle for x here, it will give you that all the three angles. That is what you are asked to do. We thank you for being part of today's class. We thank you for having paid attention. We welcome every of your questions after watching this video. Thank you so much.
Don't wait.